Before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out to Viperbird and his group's mapping contest for Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. Basically, there's a HL2DM mapping contest in the works, and there's gonna be a prize pool involved as well. Last year they had a prize pool of $500. If you're interested, check out Viper's video along with the Discord server where they will be sharing the rules and regulations of the contest. All links are in the description. A while ago I made this video where I said that Half-Life 2 mod running alongside Half-Life 2 Update was the perfect way to play Half-Life 2. Even though Half-Life 2 Update has bugs yet to be fixed, it still provides for a great experience. After watching that video, one of my closest friends, Skyclad, went absolutely crazy and decided to build me a mod pack that would leave me astonished. Now, this mod pack, I'm not talking 10 mods or 20 mods or even 50 mods, no. Skyclad added in 102 mods into Half-Life 2. Jesus Christ. Now, do keep in mind the following things. Number 1, I cannot share the whole mod pack publicly. I don't have the permissions and wouldn't be ethical of me to upload them without the modders' permissions. Number 2, some of these mods are still under development, so there might be a chance that one mod might not affect the whole game, but rather some parts of it, or that some parts might look a little weird. Number 3, the list of mods used in this mod pack are shared in the description. You'll have to download each of them and install them yourself. Alright, now that that's all settled, let's get to the actual thing. So, this mod pack is running on top of the Half-Life 2 mod and Half-Life 2 Update combo I mentioned in my earlier video. What Sky did was take 102 Half-Life 2 mods and slam it into this combo. Now, the mod pack is built in a way that it does not deviate away from the original art style or design. Most of the times, the props or textures are replaced with their much more newer and fancier counterparts from Half-Life Alyx, like the Combine stuff or G-Man. If it's not from Half-Life Alyx, then it's from Black Mesa or Episode 2 or CSGO or just straight up remade and enhanced. Like, I gotta give credit to Skyclad's effort on this to mix and match all these mods together to make this whole mod pack. And also credit is due to the modders that made all these props and textures and stuff. And like, you know what I believe, it's the modding community that has kept these games alive for almost 2 decades. Throughout the game, you'll notice small improvements in things like better model geometry on the props or better resolution on the textures or decals. Putting together these tiny improvements makes up for a very big impact on the game itself. While I admit it does look a little off in some areas, I really think it's because we haven't seen it like this before, or at least I haven't. It's like a strange feeling where it feels like it's looking very good, but still feels off. And on that point, I want to mention that when I was capturing the stock Half-Life 2 footage, I was amazed to see that in some parts, how it still held up quite nicely. You can't say that about every 2004 game, honestly. It's a testament to Valve's future-proof design. Now, I wasn't able to go through the whole game with this or take comparison shots of every single mod due to time constraints, but I did take a few to show you how the mod pack changes the game. In some places, the game looks absolutely stunning and almost feels like a remaster. With 2K resolution textures and better props, it's a breath of fresh air. But one glaring issue I should mention is that because I record at 1080p, the 2K resolution mods might not be showing up like they should. You'll notice that in the gloves of the enhanced HEV model. In other places, textures are completely replaced with something similar. Now, here you can say that it's straying away from its original art style, but I think that the textures that replace the original feel like they're from the same region or location or the time. Like these apartment wallpapers, they fit the style even though they don't resemble the original texture used here. One of the best looking upgrades was to the Combine computer panels. They feel so much detailed and smooth compared to the low definition ones in the original. Another thing to mention is that all the character models have also been upgraded to have either better textures, better geometry, or both. I had a gut feeling that G-Man might look strange, but turns out this Source 2 model works fine in Source 1. It's just not as fluid as one would think, but it's still good. The rest of the characters also look pretty neat. But I think we have to give credit to mmod and HL2 update as well, because the lighting, shadows, particle effects and the gameplay look updated because of them. So mixing this huge mod pack into these two mods is one of the best ways you can go about playing the game in this day and age. The only glaring negative I witnessed was that in some areas I had a problem with the HDR or the bloom. They were set too high. I'm not sure if this is because of the mods, the game itself, or something that I messed up in the settings. The picture looked overblown in terms of brightness, and that was a big issue for me. The catch to this whole thing is that you'll have to do a lot of manual work to get this working. Rather than having one folder to copy over into your source mods folder, you'll have to download each and every mod individually and copy it over, which is frustrating but also understandable. That's why I want to thank Skyclad again for compiling these mods for the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and a big thanks to these members for supporting the channel: Jason, Fisher Grice, Cobalt Wagon, Klaus, TTG, Stevus Brevis, Slamdance, Lamdry, 15 Glorious Minutes, Geote, Hawk Assault, Mr. Spaban, Alien Grunt, Mark Jellin, A Normal Street Lamp, T-Boy301, TRR Droid, The Hazardous Memer, Bipolit the Fighter, and Forgotten. Thanks again, and see you in the next one.